When this liberal tried to fact-check about the Trump administration, Charlie Kirk responded to his fake reality and destroyed his argument in seconds.
Donald Trump did actually fix the border, and he did it without the U.S. Senate or House. He did it through executive orders and through executive direction. The border, when Donald Trump was president, had the lowest ever recorded border crossings into our country on the southern border. Under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, it's the highest ever, right? And so
why did he veto the border bill then?
how much do you know about the border bill?
So the border bill was endorsed by the Border Patrol agents, right?
First of all, that's not correct.
That is correct.
No, they came out and they said they totally denounced it.
Not Harris. They didn't endorse Harris. They endorsed the bill.
No, you can look at Brandon Judd's statement. He said that's one of the greatest misinformation lies.
Still have their endorsement. And again, you
Yes,
can't say they're Kamala's.
Hold on a second. They
Possibly,
again, they
because,
retracted
they
it soon
didn't endorse
after.
Kamala.
Just to be clear, though, it would have given amnesty to 10 million people in this country. Do you think that's a good idea?
Potentially, if they're working in this country.
You would give amnesty.
The majority of illegal immigration, 75% of illegal immigration is overstaying visas.
These are 10 million people that came. We're not even talking about the overstay visas. We're talking about people that came across the border. 10 million of them, uninvited. What would you do with them? Give them jobs?
If there's room for them to work.
Oh, this is a super important moral distinction, though. And that's fine. We have clarity, not agreement. You think the people in this audience should have to compete against foreigners for jobs. I think that you have a moral obligation to your own citizens to give them jobs
Absolutely
before the
not.
people.
So
You
right
say
now,
not? Okay.
We don't have to worry that you're making a dilemma that doesn't exist. There are more jobs right now in this nation than there was under Trump.
Hold on a second. First of all, not well-paying jobs, and they're not keeping up. Why do you think that wages aren't keeping up with inflation? Wages aren't keeping up with inflation because people in this audience have to compete against people that have come across the border. But let's just talk about the morals of it. Just the moral. So you would give amnesty for people that are and newcomers that just come in and cut in line.
I want to talk about the practical here,
No,
Charlie.
no,
I'm not gonna follow you.
the border bill gave them amnesty. It is practical. That's
the-
why
the
Trump
practical
torpedoed
here
it.
is if-
You said, why did Trump torpedo it? Because Trump cares about Americans more than foreigners. That's why. Okay?
Why did the GOP endorse it?
The GOP did
Why
not
was it a
endorse it.
bipartisan bill at
Hold on a
first?
second. Senator Lankford, who is a traitor to this country, endorsed it. Yeah?
Multiple GOP senators.
Okay,
and House
if you're
members
trying to
endorsed
convince
it.
me that a bunch of rhinos got behind a bunch of border bill, we're going to talk past each other. Read the bill. I do not think D.C. or Washington, D.C. should pass a bill that says if you come into a country, you're given amnesty.